Good morning, everybody. Crypto STRANG here. I know it's been a while, for the last 3 weeks since I've done a video. So much going on with the normal work, and it's probably the longest time I haven't actually done a video this year. But so, just going to quickly go through my last video. Actually, when I talked about the altcoins that I bought in November, I'm going to go through new ones, brand new projects I'm going to buy in December. But I know I normally do 3 monthly updates with prices, but I thought I'd quickly go over the 4 projects that I mentioned basically 3 weeks ago on the 28th of October. So at the time I mentioned Crust. It's ranked 705, $4.64, and out of the 4, this is the only one that's actually dropped. It's dropped now, ranked 836 from $3.81. As I said at the time, it's probably one for long-term hold. I like the fact that the majority of supply was out there, and it's certainly an interesting project. I think it's one that developed long-term hold. I must say, of all these are very speculative. You know, these are well outside, the top couple of hundred of coin market cap. So again, you have to do due diligence. It's merely my humble opinion. It's not financial advice. Entirely up to you what projects you buy. I'm merely not stating go out and buy these. Just I've been looking at low cap gems, speculative coins, trying to find that hidden gem, should we say. So again, do your own research. Also on that video, I mentioned Zenzo, ZNZ, which ranked 951 there. It was just under 8 cents, and here we are today, 3 weeks later, and it's just over 9 cents. It doesn't climb the rankings much. Again, long-term hold, roughly half the supplies out there. Again, I think it's a great project for the future. So I will do another video and a 3-month update. That's what I tend to do, but I thought I'd quickly go over these. Another project I mentioned was Injective Protocol. It was just over 79 cents, ranked 481 3 weeks ago. This has done fantastic. You know, 3 weeks later, $1.39 and ranked 375. The only downside to INJ was the supply. Very, very low compared to the total supply. You can see there's only basically about nearly 14% of the actual total supplies out there. So again, that will affect the price over time. But again, it's one for long-term hold. The other one I mentioned on the video was Wing. Really, this was probably the one I really had the most hope for out of all the projects. Again, very limited supply. You can see it was ranked 888. Then it was just under $10. Here we are today, $12.41, ranked 582. Again, the supply is not the best. It's basically about a quarter, roughly, out there. So again, market cap is just approaching 8 million. Again, very speculative. Again, I think there's one again, like the others, a long-term hold to see how they develop. It's just merely, I say these are very speculative. You know, I've done videos before on my top 10, on my top 20, and other ones that, you know, which have already sort of established themselves and will sort of obviously do really well in the next bull run. Seems like we're entering it. The last few weeks been absolutely fantastic. Bitcoin sort of led the bull run. I think it was the PayPal announcement sort of got everything going and nudged Bitcoin, and it's been going up, and there's been news a lot lately, especially like banks saying that Bitcoin, you know, a lot of their investors want Bitcoin over gold. It's just natural now that Bitcoin's had a massive pump. You know, I wouldn't be surprised, no one knows, might have a slight pullback, and then we'll see the altcoins continuously pump. That's what I personally believe. Again, just time will tell. So basically moving on to projects, which I say, very speculative, you know, no one knows what they're going to do, just projects that interested me. First one was Tended, T-E-N-D, it's ranked 1,403. Market cap's very low, it's basically $500,000. So again, very, very speculative, to put it mildly. You know, it did reach $3.05 back in September, and here we are at 4 cents. It's on Hotbit, Polynex, Uniswap, and the project basically claims to be autonomous and hyper-deflationary coin. And I'll go on the site in a minute. Go on tendies.dev, and you can see what it is. It's next generation autonomous and hyper-deflationary coin, as I said, and farmed. 4% of TEND coins allocated in the Uniswap pool are drained daily. 51% of drained 10 are burned daily. 48% of drained 10 are distributed to top 50 holders every 3 days. Very sort of different project one I've sort of got interested before, but it really does look at a very interesting project. You can see why it reached $3.05 back in September. So where the other ones I mentioned in the previous video of long-term hold, this one I'm thinking I'm going to buy a nice bag of TND, but I think I'm going to take a lot of profits because I don't know longevity-wise, you know, if the price will continue to go up, I think we could have a massive pump and dump with this project. But so this one merely for me, again, it's up to you what you do, is to take profits. But you can see there the 10 features. As I said, talk about the drain daily part. In the first part, 51% of the drain totals are burned forever. Remaining allocation, 40%, is reserved for our attendees reward bucket. Rewards are then distributed by top holders every 3 days. What's hyper-deflation? Quickly go over that. It's an extremely large and relatively quick level of deflation of economic module. Burning mechanism, 51% tin pulled out of Uniswap pool are sent to the famous and well-known Ethereum burning address. How many top holders will be eligible for more tenders? Only top holders will qualify for these bonuses. So I imagine they've got some massive whales who've got huge, massive of TNDs. Obviously, that's not me. I like the sort of questions they go, and it says here, who owns the funds? No one. With the launch of Uniswap V2, fund are not accessible by any team member. The smart contract ensures no one can control any tendies. Initial leads report will provide 100% from pre-sale funds. So, again, this is not the sort of project I normally get involved with, but I really like this fact, and I think this is a one where, I say, just take some profits. Just really interesting. I like the way they've sort of modelled themselves and what their plans are and how they're sort of quite aggressive in their plans. So, again, TEND. So there's one just to keep on your radar. Another one which I thought looks absolutely fantastic is StakeNet. It's ranked 430. It's nearly 14 cents. What I liked about it was the circulating supply and total supply is basically nearly all out there. Market cap just over 14 million. It's on very, very small exchanges. Livecoin, Coinor, I never heard of Biaxi, to be honest. But you see that most of their volume is on Livecoin. And basically, StakeNet is a Lightning Network. It's a ready open source platform for decentralized application dApps with its native cryptocurrency XSN. It claims to be the first blockchain with masternodes to be Lightning Network ready. The team claims that XSN has instant, virtual, feeless, and unlimited transactions per second. So, massive statement to make, to be honest. Basically, another section I did like about this is what I sort of got involved with. It was like, I saw one phrase that was actually on their site that XSN is the digital money, like Bitcoin in the Bitcoin blockchain or Ether and Ethereum, as its supply is not controlled by any government or company. With StakeNet's trustless proof of stake, users can stake their coins from cold storage, such as hardware wallet, and receive staking rewards once their funds are offline. So, I say it's quite lowly ranked 430. I'm sure it'll go on some bigger exchanges soon, and that'll do it fantastic. But the fact it was only 56 cents back in August, and now we're just 14 cents, to me is what's great for long-term hold. Go on their site, Smart Digital Money. It goes through there what they are, cross-chain capabilities, the Lightning Network, as I spoke about. T-Plus and masternodes, trustless proof of stake provides XSN with the highest level of blockchain security by using decentralized and trustless cold staking. And you go through all the different part of it, and XSN unique key technologies. You can see there's so much to the brand, to the technology, to their blockchain, and I thought it was absolutely fantastic, really, and wonderful. You know, you can do staking as well from that passive income we talked about before. I haven't started staking XSN. I've merely just held it at the moment, but again, talked about staking recently. It's certainly one. I need to check their actual rewards, but it looks another one excellent way of passive income. And I just thought go down here, and I liked, you know, it compares obviously to Bitcoin, that side of things, and you can see there the plans for it. You know, I'll follow them also on Twitter and Discord. I see them on Facebook as well. But it's just one to keep on your radar. I said I think this one really has potential to go into the top 200. You go on their site and their roadmap, and you can see there basically when it started, and you can see what's you see the green bits there was actually completed. So all these parts are completed. The StakeNet wallet is 99% complete, and so is the cold staking from Ledger Nano. You can see all of it, how they, and obviously as they go down, the XSN Explorers 70%. So there's a lot still in their roadmap. And I always say that with any project, I like to see a very proactive, extensive roadmap, not someone that's basically done their roadmap, because then where's their development, where's their progress? So, and you can see there the research side of it. Again, I thought that was fantastic. Obviously, a lot of it is still in development. It's only 10-20% complete. So something else looks fantastic. As you scroll down, you can see how much is in the pipework, how much they've got planned for all the different upgrades and all the network upgrades, etc., and the masternode support. And it just scrolls down. There's so much in development. And that's what I really liked about this. So I think this one will do fantastic over the next couple of years. I really do believe in this project. The third one I'm going to mention is Amorphous Network. This is ranked 413. Market cap is approaching 16 million. It's on quite a good exchange actually. It's on Hotbit, Bittrex, IDEX. It was launched in 2017. It's actually got a global team based in India, Taiwan, Canada. And the whole point of the project is basically aimed to digitally integrate an automated global supply chain. So, and so it basically wants to optimize supply chain. So it's coming with the SAS middleware platform, seamlessly integrating legacy and emerging technologies while providing supply chain management with digital footprint. So basically the platform creates a digital representation of supply chain by turning information into actionable data and notarizing the actions, events and completion of supply chain processes. So again, what I really liked was the supply. You can see basically it's all out there, and that's something I really like the look of. You know, I know I've mentioned projects before, it's only like 10, 15, 20% of it's out there, but this one's literally we're talking like 90–95% of the whole supplies out there. And again, 34 cents is all it is at the moment. So it's been around since 2017, so it's been around quite a while. You can scroll down here, you can see the all-time high is 82 cents. So I think this is one, with such a low supply, it will do fantastic in the future. Been following for a little while. Really, perhaps I should have bought into it a while ago, but the price hasn't done much, so I haven't missed out. But I've certainly looked at this a couple of weeks ago. You know, I was going to do it as my top 4 coins in November, but I didn't. Now, obviously, as we're going December, I'm going to be stacking up on these. The projects I mentioned in November, I've stocked up throughout November, and I'll do these with these. I've just bought my first Morpheus, XSN, and Tendies, but in December I'll just keep buying more and more. These will be my sole focus for December. You know, I've done many videos on all the other projects I've mentioned before, and I'm just holding them. The bull run seems to have started. We seem to be very well, smashing through the $500 billion market cap. You know, that's wonderful news. So let's see if we progress. I really think, you know, a lot of my favourites are going to do fantastic in 2021. I really do have the highest hope I've ever had. So anyway, go on Amorphous Network, getting back to MRPH. And you can scroll there, it's Amorphous Network Global Supply Platform. It states there what they do, and it states there all the people international, you know, all these international clients who like the Morpheus Network. And it states there, what is Morpheus Network? The world economy relies on a fast and efficient global supply chain, which is an industry value of over $15 trillion US. However, global trade contains various challenges and inefficiencies. The World Bank has defined supply chain inefficiencies as the #1 world problem to solve in order to stimulate economic growth. And the fact that it's backed by many experts is, in fact, they've got their smart contracts. If you just hit this little plus, the automation is achieved utilising smart contracts, driving the supply chain with predetermined automated work contracts, shipping and customs documents, as well as automated international payments. So it's all, this is exactly what I think. It's a great project. It's got a genuine use case. It's making huge progress. To me, it's another great project for me to hold as they develop, and it really does seem to be doing fantastic. Relatively low price, considering the low supply. That's what I'm thinking. So I just wanted to quickly share with you. I say it's been quite a while, you know, I've been so busy, as I say, but as we go into December, these are the projects I'll be concentrating on. Tendies, very, very speculative. XSN, again, all speculative, but XSN and MRPH, you know, I think will be fantastic for the future. You know, I'm still obviously holding the projects I bought in November. The Crust, again, slight dip, hope they progress. Senzo doing well. INJ's doing obviously fantastic, and so is Wing. So let's see. You know, there's so much passion in the crypto world. I'd love to hear your speculative projects, your low cap altcoin gems. But as I always say, if anyone want any help getting started crypto or anything to do with it, just let me know. Email me, info@cryptostrang.com. Help any way I can. Please don't hesitate to contact me. It'd be great to hear from you. Thanks very much. Cheers. Bye.